Sick of winter? Well, sunshine and sandy beaches are just a plane ride away. Unfortunately, so are travel-related illnesses and disease. So what can you do to protect yourself and your family from enjoying that much-deserved vacation? Well, we went to the experts to get the list every traveler should know before you head out on that getaway, everything from immunizations to Band-Aids. So if you want to make sure that you'll return home happy and healthy, whether you're leaving the country, the continent, or just the city limits, well, we have got the advice that every traveler should not forget to pack.
What's happening now is that people are no longer just going to London for the theater for a week. They are really doing adventurous travel. They are climbing Kilimanjaro, they're going to Machu Picchu in Peru, and they need to be in fairly good health to do that, plus the fact that they're very often in areas of the world that are underdeveloped or developing or have existing diseases that they may not have particular immunity to, and therefore we have to pay attention to that.
I think as long as you are observing the same sort of precautions that you would in Canada while you're away, I think you're reasonably safe. That's not to say that you can just eat and drink it at will and not suffer any repercussions because of it. So I think the same sort of precautions you would take care. Know where your water's coming from. Know where your food's being prepared.
People are now traveling much older, and they may have a few existing health challenges or be on medications, and they need to know what adjustments they need to make in order to be safe.
With water, I think on most of the modern new resorts now, they all have their own water treatment plants, so the water quality is significantly better than it was, again, perhaps a decade or so ago. But again, if you're off the resort or you're the resort could be buying ice in bulk from another source. You have to be careful.
The best thing is to be prepared in advance and to take medications with you, take antibiotics with you, etc., just on the off chance that you might get ill.
Small children in particular tend to be a little more susceptible. Their immune systems aren't as robust as ours are. So again, just caution in what you're feeding them and how you're feeding them.
The biggest challenge we have this year is the Dominican Republic. It unfortunately has been reporting cases of malaria for the last few years. They are really scarce, and we say to people, your risk is very low, but it's not zero.
Stay away from street vendors if you can. Stay away from ice cream vendors that are not on the resort. Stay away from what some people would stay away from in North America as well.
Oh, you might want to avoid some heavy luggage, too, to avoid those aches and pains. Well, according to our experts, some planning, some thinking ahead will save you a lot of trouble in the long run and ensure a safe return home. From Kingston's Norman Rogers Airport, happy and safe travels.
I'm going on a Caribbean cruise.
Ooh, nice.
To the Caribbean.
Nice.
Yeah, we're stopping in Cozumel and a couple other spots. 5-day cruise.
Well, we want to go to London, Ontario, actually.
Still very hot there?
I think it's winter, but it's still nice.
Yeah. Do you feel like you need to get away from the cold in the winter?
Yeah, it actually takes a lot of stress off of you.
Going on a cruise this weekend to Aruba, 7 days.
What would be your dream location if you go somewhere?
I like Europe. I like France or Germany.
So when it's this cold, do you feel like you need to get away?
Yes, I do. Yeah, but unfortunately I have to work this year.
2 weeks from today, I'll be in Mexico City.
Oh, that sounds great. So what are you looking forward to on your trip?
Well, the first week I'm away, I'm going bird watching out sort of west of Mexico City, and then I'm going to Merida for a week, and then I'm going to Isla Mujer, an island off Cancun, for a week.
Our hands pick up microorganisms from everything we touch. Our hands can be contaminated with bacteria and viruses, even though they still look clean. So here's how to properly wash your hands. Wet your hand, lather the soap on your hand for about 15 to 20 seconds. Make sure you get in between all your fingers and your thumbs, and make sure you get up your wrist. Rinse your hands off, get a piece of paper towel and dry them off, and then make sure you use the paper towel to turn off the tap, and this way you're not recontaminating your hands with anything that may have been on the tap.
Today's Health Check is brought to you by KFL&A Public Health, working together for better health. Visit kflapublichealth.ca.